This is an excellent question. Is there anywhere on the island that offers lodging year-round without breaks? I don't know if we're in the context of like resident or like you want to come visit in January. So I'll answer both. If you're new here, I'm a year-round resident on Mackinac Island, an island that's only accessible by boat or plane, and we have no cars, and it's just this really unique, back in time, awesome place. So if you're coming for a visit, yes, there are hotels and some bed and breakfasts that are open all year. That information's available. I have it in my profile. If you click on the link, you can get to the MackinacIsland.org website. I have it there for you. But you can see like the winter information on there. Now, if you're talking about like, I want to live there year round, are there places that I can just live year round on the island? There are, but it's hard. It's complicated. There are very few residential rentals. And in order to qualify for a residential rental, you have to work on the island 11 months out of the year, something like that. You have to be like, I am a year-round resident, because those places are so few. The risk of them being snatched up for like summer cottagers or just like short-term rentals would hurt the community, because we need those year-round rentals, or residential rentals. But they do exist. You kind of have to know people to get on the list. So like when I tell people if they're interested in moving to Mackinac Island, do you have a job on the island? Are you interested in getting a job year round on the island? What are your options? Can you come and work for the tourist season and make connections and inquire about year-round jobs? I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. If you were to come work a summer season, and then when you're here, you're making connections, you're talking to people, you're learning about other positions, people get to know you, things open up, and you can then get a year-round position on the island. But if you were like, I'm retired and want to live here year-round, I'm not sure a residential rental would work. I think at that point, owning something would probably be better. I don't know all the details to how that situation would go, but there are winter rentals. So if you wanted to live on the island from like November to May, those are easier to come by, because people who only live here in the summer sometimes sublet, or if they own it, they're renting out their space during the winter. So I know that is a possibility. And then like one winter we lived in the Pinewood Lodge. It was like 3 hotel rooms. It was a condo, so it had a kitchen and a family room, but it was also the bedroom. So like there's a center hotel room and 2 side hotel rooms that all connected. And we lived there November to May before we got into our home. So if you're planning to move to Mackinac Island, please know it is worth it, but it is complicated, and most people don't just like pick one spot and move there. It's usually, okay, I'm living here for a little bit, and then I have to live here for a little bit, and then live here for a little bit while I'm waiting for this to be built, or I'm waiting for a house to come on the market that I can afford, or before my housing is ready. And then eventually people will land in a more stable spot. So if that didn't answer your question, let me know.